Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into a LEGO City 2024 news video. Today we're going to be looking at all of these sets. There are some ones here that I really love, like, they're really darn good. And I know that this is a bit late, but I've just been so busy. Obviously, if you've seen the other videos, you know why. But anyways, let's go ahead, let's get started with the little polybags. 30663, this is Space Hoverbike, gives you good insight into the space collab that you're going to see a lot here in this video. But yeah, this is, it's cute. We talked about this in the polybag video yesterday. I'm really excited to like get those little crystal pieces. I think that's really cool. But besides that, not too interesting. 30664, the police off-road buggy car. This is, yeah, it's fine. I don't really care about the figure or the little buggy, but that 2x3 tile of the wanted poster, we're going to talk about those a lot in this video too. So I think that's a good way to get that, if that is indeed included in the physical set. But let's start with the actual sets now, shall we? 60399. This is a race car, has 56 pieces, be retailing for $9.99 USD or $13.99 Canadian. And yeah, it's a small little thing. I really love the use of that Mario piece there with the, I'm assuming that's a print with the air. That looks really cool. So is it Octane Air? Is that a new thing, I guess? You can see the Octane logo on her torso there. And like the front slope there, pretty cool. The little guy included for the photographer and a little trophy too. Small little set, you know, can't go wrong with those, I guess. Next up, 60400. This is the Go-Karts and Race Drivers, retailing for $9.99 USD or $13.99 Canadian. And yeah, this is cute. I've seen a lot of people say this. Anytime now we get pink and the teal, Mr. Beast, I guess he has sponsored this, which is pretty fitting with Lego Fortnite now. He's in it, right? Lego Mr. Beast. Anyways, I think it's a fun little go-kart. I really love the trophy build for that, using the roller skate piece. That's pretty smart there. And then you get this dark yellow one with dark blue, and I like her outfit there in red. Next up, we've got set number 60401, the Construction Steamroller. This is retailing for $9.99 USD, $13.99 Canadian. And yeah, I don't know, feels like a classic city set to me, this little steamroller. It's cute, good for your little construction sites if you want. Again, I'm assuming that's a printed piece there with the little hazard. Figure's fine, nothing too exciting, I think. But next up, 60402, the monster truck, retailing for $15.99 USD or $19.99 Canadian. And yeah, this thing, I'm not a big cars guy, monster truck guy, but color scheme's cool, I guess. I like the flame on the side. You've got the same thing on the guy's torso, so that's pretty neat. Big wheels, I don't know, not too interesting, but we've got our first 4+ set, 60403, the emergency ambulance, retailing for $19.99 USD or $24.99 Canadian. I don't know about you guys, but 4+ sets are starting to feel less and less like 4+. Like, I look at that side build, specifically the side builds. That does not look 4+ to me. So yeah, cool. It's a little snowy ski slope, I guess, for him to snowboard on and get into an accident so that this ambulance can come and help him out. I like the color scheme, obviously, the teal and the electric city yellow. But it is 4+, you could tell. It doesn't cover up the front part of the canopy for the ambulance, so that's a bit of a shame. But that's how I was able to tell without even looking at the box, just looking at the product image. Moving on now, 60404. This is the burger truck, retailing for $19.99 USD or $24.99 Canadian. I know that this one is a lot of people's favorites. This is a really cool looking set. I love it a lot. So I think the idea is, of course, you've got the truck, but you could separate it and just have it like a little burger stand, which I think is so much fun. I love the design of that, the lettuce, the tomatoes, I guess the onions and the cheese, which the sign is attached to. You could fold it down to close up the shop as well. I'm trying to see if there's, I don't see any pictures of the inside. I'm going to assume there's like a grill or something going on in there, but the figures are really cool too. I love her symbol with the little flaming burger there. She's got the ketchup bottle, and then this guy's awesome. I really love the burger. You can see he's holding the bun open to put the ketchup on top. That's a lot of fun. But the biggest thing here for the figures is this hair piece. It's got a hearing aid there, which looks really cool. I love how that's molded in there. And of course, we first saw that from like their big winter campaign So cool to see that actually getting a physical piece. Really, really love that a lot. Next up here, we've got 60405. This is the Emergency Rescue Helicopter set, retailing for $19.99 USD or $24.99 Canadian. This is cool. Again, same sort of, I like the color scheme, using that electric yellow there, the teal. Really great, the canopy in transparent blue. Yeah, it's fine. You get a couple figures in here. I like the climber guy there. He's got a flare. Hey, I'm down here, injured, rescue me, you know, whatever. Really cool. And we got set number 60406. This is the Mr. Beast race car and car carrier truck, retailing for $29.99 USD or $39.99 Canadian. Again, look at the color scheme there. I guess that's actually really fitting. I'm just thinking back to Video with the one shark guy, right? And then we saw that referenced in City, so now we've got this owl symbol or something. So yeah, could have kept going with the shark. I mean, I see that with like those points. It looks like fins almost, you know, you could think of that. But this is Z tier, I think it says there on the wheel. Interesting that we're getting printing there. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know. You got the little race car, of course, that can come off the back of the truck. That's cool. The figures there. I like the one guy's torso there with the jacket open. You can see the symbol there on his chest. And then her too, the race car outfit, which I think we saw before. But next up, 60410. This is the Fire Rescue Motorcycle. This is retailing for $9.99 USD or $13.99 Canadian. Very obviously a 4+ set. You could tell from that motorcycle there. Little side build. You've got this burnt hot dog there in black, so that's what I guess caught on fire. Next up, 60411. This is the Fire Rescue Helicopter. This is retailing for $9.99 USD or $13.99 Canadian. That is a ton of $10 sets this wave. Wow. Not 4+, obviously, but yeah, again, I like the electric yellow there, and this is number 4. I want you to pay attention to that there. You can see on the back of the fin, because I think that'll tie into a set as we go through. 60412, this is the 4x4 fire truck with rescue boat, retailing for $34.99 USD or $44.99 Canadian. We've got number 2 and number 3 here. All right, so really cool. I like that a lot. But yeah, it's fine. It's sort of, I guess they're going out into a forest here, you could see, and this guy's campsite there, it's encroaching on his little site that he's got. He's got a little dock to fish from, I guess, or just sit out and contemplate why he is camping out in the middle of a forest fire. Because that continues here. 60413, the fire rescue plane, retailing for $54.99 USD or $69.99 Canadian. Again, a little fire there in the forest. It's actually cool. You could see here, there's a play feature for you to drop all of the water on that, and you could see how like the fire was just sort of sitting there on those dishes, so you can knock them off and you know, put out the fire. That's kind of cool. And yeah, you've got a little spot in the back to dock. That guy's got a jetpack for some reason. Kind of unrealistic there, I guess, but I like the hair pieces here. The Soldier 76 hair in reddish brown's really cool to be getting here. But yeah, it's fine. Moving on now. This is my favorite, one of my favorites, 60414. This is the fire station with fire truck, retailing for $79.99 USD or $99.99 Canadian. Oh my goodness, I love the design of this. Like, it's so darn cool. It's just like, it's so fresh. Like, I don't know how else to put that. It's so fresh. I love it a lot. Just the shaping, the roundness of it with the points underneath, the way that even that canopy is being held up by that bar at the top where that's like the control center. It's really cool. Like, this is one of the coolest fire stations we've ever gotten. I think this is the best one we've ever gotten. I'm gonna say right there. But yeah, you could see on that giant door, we've got number 2, which I'm assuming you could see there's another canopy that's open. It says number 1. So I guess you could put that other set inside of there. And I'm not sure if there's a specific spot, if we're looking here in the back, to put the boat. I don't believe so. But then, of course, number 4 goes onto the helipad there at the top. And you can see as well, you've got there this the pole to slide down. And then you've got the control center there as well. The fire truck's fine. I don't really care about that. But I might have to get this just because of that fire station. Wow. 60415, the police car and muscle car chase, retailing for $19.99 USD or $34.99 Canadian. It's fine. You know, it's not one of my favorite things at all, but yeah, I don't know. It just feels like a regular city set. I do like the sort of alligator car, I guess you could say. The Monty FNAF, little reference there for you if you care. But yeah, I don't know. So here on the back, we've got this other 2x3 tile. It's not in any of the product shots, but then it's in this lifestyle image. So I'm going to assume that every single one of them will have this. You'll see as we go through. This is one of my other favorite ones. This is 60417, the Police Speedboat and Crooks Hideout, retailing for $34.99 USD or $44.99 Canadian. I hope this is not canceled because we had that really cool Crooks Hideout we were supposed to get before. Then that got canned. But yeah, this one, at least with this 2x3 sign, it's actually included up as a part of the build there. But yeah, they're hiding out in this little fishing container, which I see that as, man, this would make for an excellent Batman set. Like a little bat boat, and this is like the Penguin's lair or something, chasing Deathstroke or someone else. I'm just so jealous. Like, this looks like such a fun little playset. I love how the crook is coming out of the other cargo container. It's so darn cool. Like, I really love this set. It's awesome. You get the little bulldog there too. And again, just the fact that there's wanted posters scattered across all these sets, it's making me want to get them all. And I hate that because it's just more police, like, dribble. That's not true. There's some pretty cool ones, like this next one, 60418. This is the Police Mobile Crime Lab Truck, retailing for $54.99 USD or $69.99 Canadian. And yeah, one of my favorite bits is the side build again here for this. It's this little area where they're going into the sewer. I love those new grates that you could see that's attached to the window sections. That's really awesome. But you could see as he lifts that up, the sewer grate, first of all, really cool to get that little sewer print there. You can see it in this picture. It'd be pretty smart of them to do a print so that they could just keep reusing that, but I'm not sure. Can't really tell. Anyways, you got the wanted poster up above there. Really cool, which is this other crook, which looks cool with that hair there in pink. A lot of fun. They're escaping the next set, which we'll talk about in a second. But the mobile crime lab is really cool. You can see they're doing forensics down below. They're doing different tests and everything. You can have some sort of monitoring. They're looking at a security camera footage there up at the top. But then even from the product shot, she's putting down all these little cones. She's got a light to like examine, and you could see back to this, like there was the footprints going into the sewers. So it's just so cool. The little storytelling in this small set. I guess it's not too small, is it? Next up, 60419. This is the Policed Prison Island, retailing for $99.99 USD or $129.99 Canadian. And I need this set. This is an excellent little, again, very jealous as a superheroes fan. This is so darn cool. I love the design of this. I love the water. Then you've got some sand. You can just see all the different levels. You got a little shark warning sign there. That's kind of cool. And yeah, you've got all the rocks there. I love the dock. That's so cool. And then you've got some steps going on up to the actual prison. Wow, like this is so cool. You got the cells to the left, a little helipad there for the helicopter to land on. And then you've got the main entrance there with the doors opening up. And you can see there's like those grate pieces there being used here as well again. You could see that's sort of like their rec area, their gen pop area. You've got a basketball net there, well, just a hoop, I guess, with the basketball on the floor. And then that's their escape area there. That helps them escape down underneath, which leads into the basement. You can see there's like that little like construction tube that actually leads out to the front. Again, there's another little shark warning sign over there, but there's a guy ready with the boat to escape, the shark chasing him. But yeah, underneath there, just going back, you could see they've got like a basement, and yeah, they've just got like a bunch of crates and different things, a washing machine, I guess, to clean all the jumpsuits. Up above in the walkway, the entranceway, there's just a little the other wanted poster, which is really cool. Although I don't see that prisoner included in the set. But yeah, you've got just this little coffee table up there, the security, the control room with the security cameras and everything up there. That's really awesome as well. And then over here on the other side, you could walk on out, or that's a little area for the dog. That's a little dog hole. I was like, what is that for? Is that for them to escape? No, that's for the dog to just chill out, and that's really cute. Their cells. First of all, look at all the prisoners you get there. You can see them walking them over, and you've got the rail. Really darn cool, too. But yeah, they're walking them over to the cell, and then they can escape from that side as well. They've got the hole underneath of that one bed with a map. underneath the bed to show them how to get out. That's really cool. And then down below, you've got this little minecart system, which they've been digging out, I guess. And again, they can go out those little leaves there to the boat. Fun, fun, fun. All right, 60428 Space Construction Mech, retailing for $10.99 USD or $13.99 Canadian. Ash, why are you sighing? Two of my least favorite things in one thing. We've got space sets in city with a mech. Boy, mechs have infected everything. Yeah, here we go. As far as mechs are concerned, it is unique looking. I will give it that, for sure. But yeah, it's got this little thumper thing, this arm, to break the crystals and different things like that. You get some crystals here. I guess if I had to pick between this and the polybag, I'd probably pick this. But that begins our space journey to 60429, the Spaceship and Asteroid Discovery set. This is a 4+ set. Again, I look at this, and if it wasn't for like that panel being printed or just the sort of, I don't know, even the ship itself, it doesn't look 4+y. Like, it feels quite complete. Some of the pieces they're using, I feel like, are not ones that we would typically see in a 4+ set. But yeah, they've got this construction crane. That's definitely the most 4+ looking thing. Inside there, you got a bunch of crystals. We got some aliens. 60430 Interstellar Spaceship. This is retailing for $19.99 USD or $24.99 Canadian. It's I like the pointiness of it. I think that's kind of neat. She's got some black goop on her face. Hopefully not from some alien infection. Hopefully that's just some oil or something. But yeah, you could see they've actually turned those crystals into batteries there. So that's actually kind of cool. Moving on, 60431, the Space Explorer Rover and Alien Life. Retailing for $34.99 USD, $44.99 Canadian. Again, big wheels to explore the rocks and different things there. I do like this sort of copper-looking axles, the wheel wells there. You can see the space symbol up at the top. That's neat. And yeah, they've discovered alien life there over there on the crater. See, this isn't a 4+ set, but and yet they are using a similar design there for the side section. So yeah, that's really interesting. Moving on, 60432, the Command Rover and Crane Loader, retailing for $84.99 USD or $109.99 Canadian. What is this set? What is this crane loader? It's quite a large vehicle, for sure. I'm trying to see the purpose of this set. It just looks like a big mobile command base. Like, I can't see the pictures of the interior there. There's this space module that you'll see in some of the other stuff. But yeah, going back, actually you could see it. You got that space module that can remove from the center. You can see the space station actually on the back of the box there. But that side little crystal section, that black goop that I made that joke about, there is actually there. You can see all that coming out of that cave up there with the alien. So yeah, that's very interesting. Moving on now to 60433. This is the Modular Space Station. This is retailing for $109.99 USD or $139.99 Canadian. So yeah, this is what I was saying before about the little modules. So you can sort of mix and match and put them around however you want, and they make this giant space station there. So it's an interesting concept for sure. Yeah, I like the solar panels there. That's kind of neat. Some of the sections there that you've got, you're growing like you know, plants and things to eat up there. You've got a spot for you to dock one of the little hover vehicles. You've got a bunch of different beds, a little kitchen. That guy's eating a sub, I guess, and somewhere to study the batteries, and some, ooh, that's a cool little 1x1 little DNA tile there, and something monitoring. Ooh, so interesting. All of these sets have sort of referenced the next one up. That's kind of cool, which is 60434, the Space Base and Rocket Launchpad. $134.99 USD, $179.99 Canadian. Yeah, this is interesting for sure. You've got this giant, again, you saw it on that symbol, this big crane there at top, or in the center of this big station, which is really interesting looking. You could see it moving around, and some plant life or something has grown on that. Speaking of that plant life, you can see here they are mining again on that same plate that was on the 4 Plus set. You can break open the rocks to reveal some little life, some DNA there, some aliens there peeping its head out there. Up at the very top, you've got this command station, which you can see that 2x4 tile again being used here. It's communicating with the modular space station, so that's kind of cool there that tile appears in both of these sets. Down below in the main entrance, it can actually open up, and you can't quite make out a lot of what's going on, but they've got like a cafeteria over in one section, and then in this entranceway, I think that's what this picture is here. You could see that there's just a spot for them to like put their equipment, listen to music, or there's different levels or something. Maybe they're listening to like the sounds and the life outside. And you've got this other thing where they're turning those little berries and the batteries and the crystals and different things into their batteries to power all their stuff. You get what vehicles you got here? You got, of course, the rocket that can be launched. That's a cool little thing over there. And then you've also got this little rover truck thing. I don't really know. In terms of the figures, though, I just want to go back. This guy's definitely the coolest. He's some sort of captain or leader. He's got like the pauldrons there. Really awesome. He's got a cane as well, but his whole outfit's in gold, so it's kind of cool. Our very last set, we've escaped the space stuff. 60438, the Sailboat. This is $19.99 USD or $24.99 Canadian. Wow, this is almost like that little promo that was from a while back. This is really cool, but it's got a, like, for that price, it's pretty good, because that's got that big little boat base there, so that's really awesome. Now I'm looking at this box, and I forget, is it they have to put cannot float, or do they have to put can float? I forget. I think it's cannot float. So I believe this can. That boat base there for the yacht, I'm fairly confident can. So that's really cool to see back here. The little figures here included are a lot of fun with, I'm assuming, the dad and the little girl there. That's cute. And a little dolphin included as well. And then you've got the face that you chose for the dad's great, because on the other side, he can throw up over the side of the boat as well. So that's a lot of fun. But what do you think of this wave? I definitely think that there's like a couple of sets here that are like, whoo, these are peak city. And then there's like all the space stuff, and I'm like, oh my goodness, wow, that's amazing. Why not just make an original space theme? But anyways, what do you think of these? Be sure to subscribe, turn the bell notifications so you don't miss out on future LEGO City set news. Maybe if I find some early, we'll review them, but otherwise it's not going to happen. There's way too many other things that we have to review here on the channel first. But hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you all have a great day. We'll see you all in the next one.